Alrighty, so I know this isn't anything crazy. Definitely not. I know that people don't even really like the Bond team all that much anymore because of how annoying it is, and I completely understand. I completely sympathize. If you've watched any of my videos in the past like 2-3 weeks, you've probably seen me absolutely agonize over playing against Bond teams. But the silver lining is, on Deanne's banner, I was luckily able to 6-6 the man, which is huge because they really made it super pay to win. My green screen is acting super bad right now. They made it super pay to win with his ultimate. And yeah, it's, you know, pretty pay to win. You have to get it all the way to 6-6 to unlock Rupture. Very annoying. Oh well, but I have made all of the holy relics. I mean, this is the like best team, quote unquote. Like, this is the one that everybody uses. Obviously it's a human team, so you can substitute out, you know, different characters for whatever. Normally it's this third slot that gets sort of interchangeable, but this is kind of the one. I now have every holy relic for these characters. So it's nothing super crazy, but I figured we would just go in and play a little bit of ungeared PvP, because I don't really play ungeared on camera anymore, because normally I'm so caught up trying to get to champ 1 each week that I don't want to mess up my like record by experimenting with non-meta teams and stuff like that on ungeared. So the Bond team should give me a good chance to at least play geared PvP or ungeared PvP and not completely lose. This is obviously going to be not a great example because of the team that we're going against. We're probably going to get clapped here, but that just is what it is. All right. He puts that was smart. That was really smart. He put up the ultimate reduction, the dissolve. So I think we're just gonna rush Terry's ultimate instead, because we can actually get rid of it. That will help us a little bit here. He can't take off the ultimate with any of these characters. So we'll see how it goes. Honestly, that's probably the biggest thing, is Terry just has a pretty good amount of utility that the team needs. Like, he has ultimate removal, he has a really insanely strong ultimate, which is crazy, and he has a counter stance, which can also help sort of deter people from actually fighting you. So there's a bit going on with it. Another ultimate reduction, which is a little unfortunate here, but we're in a pretty good position. So let's go for this. We'll get a little bit of hand space going. I'm not even really worried about Arthur's ultimate, or his stance card, because he's pretty much all AoE anyway. Okay, pretty decent damage there. Let's see how much the detonate card does. I'm expecting, yeah, I was expecting Gother to die for sure. Almost killed King. Kind of unfortunate we didn't kill him there. But just depends. We have two detonate cards and an Arthur card. I'm really hoping we can beat through his shield on this turn, because if we can do that, we should be able to beat him. Oh, nice. That was actually perfect. I'm kind of surprised this team does as well as it does against the King team, because the King team used to absolutely demolish this team, but it still does really good nowadays. So nice. Alrighty, so okay, we got another Bond team here. I do go against other Bond teams quite often, I feel like, when I use the Bond team, which isn't very often, but I don't know, there's a lot of Bonds out there, I guess. But I don't really want to go for his ultimate. I maybe should have went for something else there. I just want to make sure that Bond can't ult rush, because that is always a big thing, is if you go second with the Bond team, you have a much better chance of ult rushing with Bond. So I guess we will see how that goes. Okay, got that. I think he merged on Terry here. We can hopefully get ultimate next turn, it just depends on his cards on whether or not he's going to be able to rush for Bond's ultimate. I'm not as worried about okay, well, he gets rid of it, so odd play there. Kind of a dumb move, gotta be honest with you. All right, well, now we're in a pretty decent position. If we would have had one more Arthur stance, we would have been a lot better off, because I think he's still going to be able to take off my ultimate here. Yeah. Kind of a letdown on that one, but it's okay. Maybe we can see what goes on. The Bond ult is just insanely strong. The fact that he's putting up the buff card is also helping us quite a bit. Let's move that, put up the stance, because why not? We'll see how it goes. I'm assuming he's still going to be able to take off my ultimate gauge. Yeah, I think he used the card. Unless he just puts up a stance first. No, he doesn't. Okay. That's fine. That, honestly, gosh. Now that I'm playing this, I understand why it's not not entertaining to see Bond, because you're just basically trying to ult rush with Bond, and that's the whole thing. Like, once he's 6'6", like, you can literally just get your ultimate and you're good to go. Like, I don't know. I'm thinking he doesn't have an Arthur stance up. I think I just start to get a little bit of damage out on him here. Let's go for... This might be a mistake, but... kind of wanted to use that Arthur card for a little bit more of a merge there, but... I need an Arthur stance if I'm going to get the ultimate off. I'm just getting a little bit screwed on RNG here, but then again, I have 2 ults in hand this time. We'll see if he has double ult removal. I'm assuming he has enough to at least get rid of Bonds. Yeah, he does. Alright, that's fine. My Terry's not insane. He's only 2-6, so he's not going to be able to do like a crazy amount of damage here. This is going to hurt. Actually, it didn't hurt as bad as I figured it would. Okay. What do I draw? Bond card's not... I mean, that's actually preferred, because I need the Bond card to be able to... whatchamacallit? I need the Bond card to be able to get the ultimate up, but I still can't draw the Arthur card. I don't think this is going to kill. I don't have any stances or damage increases up, so... yeah, nothing crazy. We were kind of close. I think that's going to proc... okay, it did not actually proc the Holy Relic on Arthur, which is good. Okay. Oh, no. I don't think he has the ultimate reduction. He doesn't. Okay, so I think he's dead here. Big rip on my man here, so we'll... we already have a blue card up, so we'll just... throw these out. My Arthur is 6'6" as well, which is actually kind of nice. I mean, he's just been like a really decent filler character that's been on a lot more banners recently, so I've just been able to pull a lot of copies of him. But I don't know, his ultimate's okay. It's also a detonate skill, which kind of fits the theme of the team, I guess, but I'm not super thrilled about it when I use it most of the time. Like, it does a pretty decent amount of damage, but it's nothing like super crazy. But anyway, we'll just move on because this match is over. Alrighty, so I actually don't get that many comments about it more recently, but there for a while I was getting a lot of comments about the fact that I was going against a lot of bots, and that's completely understandable. I completely understand that people don't want to see bot matches, and to an extent I can agree, but a lot of the times, even when I just play regularly, I still end up getting a lot of bot matches. But just so you know, not that it's like a big deal really, I'm recording this at 10:13, which is very early for me to record. Just so that way I can make sure that we don't have any sort of, or I have the best chances to not get bot matches. I know that I could record even earlier, but it's really hard for me to record during the middle of the day because I have a lot of dogs in the house and they go off constantly. So just so you know, I am trying my best to make sure that we are getting as few bot matches as possible. I know that I could potentially just like cut out bot matches in general, but that's, I don't want to say it's a lot of work because it's not really a lot of work, but at the same time I feel like it creates like like an authentic experience almost whenever I do like just a 5-match sweep, just a regular 5 matches in a row, because that would be what it would be like if you were using the team regardless. So it gives you sort of kind of a decent, you know, view on how the team works against like just a normal, in normal gameplay is what I'm trying to get across here. So he has a stance up. Let's go ahead and do this. We'll try to get rid of the ultimate. Hopefully he doesn't have... Ooh. We kill him here, actually, so it doesn't really matter. Ooh, we don't kill, but... Or we words. We get rid of the ultimate, and we exhaust the revive, so that's good. I don't know if he's using an ultimate removal or not here. Okay, puts up a stance. I'm pretty sure her shield excludes rupture specifically, so I'm kind of curious on how this is gonna go. But then again, it normally soaks up a lot of damage for cards like this, so we'll see if this is good. Okay, I'm actually pretty impressed by that. Neat. Then we've got the ult. He's got blue Gil Thunder in the back. Understandable. I've never really been a Gil Thunder fan. Like, I've never really used Gil Thunder in the back a whole lot. I have one... I think I have blue Gil Thunder. I either have blue or green Gil Thunder. I can't remember which one it is because I never use them, but I have one of the Gil Thunders powered up almost to SA9, or SA9, SA6, and... I know he's at least level 90, but I don't use Gil Thunders a whole lot. I know he's pretty decent in certain scenarios, especially when you want to use characters like Valenti for like the defense related stats, or for Tarmiel for the defense just in general. So I don't know. I never use those characters. I'm gonna try to hopefully use a Gil Thunder at some point. I don't know. I feel like he's kind of an old meta at this point. All right. Ooh, okay. So this is gonna be probably a really annoying one because he's going to be able to attack seal me, but oh yeah, he's going to be able to dissolve as well with Merlin. Ugh. And he's got the red go through on for more attack seal, so this is going to be a weird one. Okay, never mind. Maybe he's playing like a dummy. Yeah, I think he really screwed up on this one. Okay, so let's rush an ultimate, because why wouldn't we? Because he's not going to be able to get rid of the ultimate at all. He puts on dissolve with Merlin, but even then he played this terribly. I mean, obviously there was no way for him to know that I had a second bond card, so I think he was just playing it like a normal match, because I mean the odds of me pulling, a second card for these two characters is just as good as bond, even better because there's 2 characters instead of bond. So kind of unfortunate on the draw there for him. But I think this is going to be just an easy match here. I don't think he disables ultimate moves, right? All right, easy peasy. So let's go ahead and knock him out. And then we'll get rid of the dissolve on him, so that way we can maybe go for ult rush just in case. But no rupture damage or anything, but still good damage, I imagine. Yeah, 583k. Man, it feels so gimmicky to use this team. Like it feels just like the old school just ult rush teams used to be, where it was like, oh, like all you got to do is just rush an ultimate and you win the match. Like that's what this feels like, which is not ideal, I don't think, but it's just kind of one of those things. All right, let's get rid of the ultimate. Try to clear up as much hand space as possible, I think. I think I'm going to leave the bond card just in case, if we can... Oh, accidentally kicked the dog underneath the desk there. I think if we can try to keep bond cards in hand to rush an ult, we might be able to get rid of his bond, because he's going to most likely have a buff card up. So we can see how that'll go. We didn't get any, so we're not going to be able to merge, but that's okay. A little bit of counter here. Nothing crazy. Didn't figure it would be. His buff card is gonna heal a lot of back, which is gonna be also very unfortunate. I maybe shouldn't have wasted that, actually. I should have went for the bond cards. That way it would have merged more cards. Yeah, because now he can potentially just move a card and get an ultimate, and I won't draw an ult removal. So this might be not good. I knew it. All right, let's see. Does he have... He at least has the relic for sure. He does have a 6/6 bond, so we're just not going to put up the buff card just in case. Because we don't want to get absolutely clapped by the ult. Honestly, I've taken a Rupture ult without having buffs up, and it wasn't as big of a deal. Like, it did like maybe half HP. So we'll see how it goes. This could be really bad, but I think we'll be able to tank this. Terry had a buff on, so he's probably dead. Oh, okay, he's actually not dead. So that's nice. All right. And then I think we'll go for the Bond ult, and we'll even put up the Arthur stance, so that way if he attacks into Bond to try to get more damage off, he won't be able to get ultimate level off of that. I should have just attacked in general. I think it would have killed him. Oh well. Anyway, we'll move on because I've given this enough attention. I'll tell him good game. I'm not gonna be one of those heartless people who just laugh at you with the emotes. That's absolutely annoying. So neat. Alrighty, so we're in Champ 1 at this point. I have taken off HP food, and we're just using, what is it, Taste of Defeat, or whatever. The food that makes it to where you don't lose points. So because I don't have HP food on, I'm probably not going to deal as much damage. Plus, we're going against a King team, so I'm not sure how this is going to go. He doesn't have Kyo on, so he's probably not going to deal as much damage. But we'll see. Okay, he's stunning Bond really early for whatever reason. That's fine, I guess. Let's go for the Terry ultimate, I guess. There's a good chance, well, I don't know about a good chance. There's a decent chance that he might still be able to take, yeah, I think he's, okay, this is a shield, never mind. Oh, he has the relic on her too. Okay, very interesting. I think this is the first time I've ever seen someone with the Goddess Liz relic, so that's kind of neat. Okay, a little bit of counter here. Yeah, did all right. All right, let's see how this fares, maybe. Just out of curiosity. Luckily, I think a lot of people do the same thing that I do whenever they get to Champ 1 and they use the same kind of food, because I noticed there's a lot less CC on people whenever I get to Champ 1, and it's normally because people don't want to get knocked out of Champ 1 because they've already secured their PvP gems for the week. So I guess that's a good thing. Decent damage there. Ooh, this is hurting quite a bit. I think he's gonna pop Arthur's relic here. He does, so he's now full HP. Okay, we're still good for the moment. We'll do something like this to hopefully reduce ultimate gauge, if possible. I didn't think we were going to beat through that, but hopefully he doesn't have enough damage to kill Bond here, but I wouldn't be surprised if he did. Okay, puts up a shield. I'm assuming he's going to stun Arthur out of the stance, maybe? Okay, puts up ultimate reduction. And he is stunning Arthur out of the stance here. Luckily, he doesn't have a King stance on. I think we're good here. I think we win these, because we seen earlier that it reduces, or that it excludes Rupture. So thinking we're good. Plus, King has high ultimate gauge, so I figured the detonate would probably wipe up if not, so that went pretty well. He's got Escanor in the back, I'm assuming for CC. And we got pretty decent bond cards as well. We could probably, I think we're just going to rush another ultimate for him, because why not? And we'll try to get this over with. But yeah, honestly, I mean, you can't really complain about the damage that he deals, because he's just insane. Like, he's been insane since his release. I don't know what else there is to say about it. I mean, he's just kind of nuts. I mean, the only chance you really have of like taking him down is just being able to kill him straight out of the gate, which is really hard because of Arthur stances. Plus, if you have Arthur's relic, if you leave him with the littlest bit of HP, he still ends up surviving, which is super unfortunate. So it's a really hard team to beat in a lot of circumstances against most teams. Like, there obviously are like Blue Lilia is probably the one exception where if you have her relic and you're using like the good, you know, Kyo team with her and everything, she gets a lot of debuffs and it maxes out her relic stuff really early, and she just deals like insane damage. But other than that, it's going to be really hard to like actually beat him like right out of the gate. So that's that. I know this wasn't like a super sought after video or anything like that, but I finally got the 6-6, wanted to make a video on it, wanted to mess around with him a little bit, because honestly, I mean, he's just insane. So that is pretty much it. Thank you guys so much for watching. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. Feel free to subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you in the next one.